Hello and welcome to another fly tying tutorial with videos and fly fishing. Today I'm going to present for you the Large Mayfly with the life jacket. I'm going to start with telling you a little about this fly and what I've used for materials. And I'll start with the hook. The hook I'm using here is a Dragonfly Supreme from Partridge, size 12. And for the wing I use Stonefoss material, poly multifill in the color white. And for the life jacket, I'm using suspender balls from Vineyards. This is packed in an old nylon stocking from my wife. And the dubbing is a color tan bullfrog dubbing from Fly Tires Dungeon. And the body, the back body, is from me. It's made of silicone and dubbing, spinning on a needle, and the tails are moose mane. Well, and the thread is a non-brand 8/0 thread, white, that I color brown with this pen. Penal Pro Marker, Winston & Newton Pro Marker in henna, that's a brownish color. Well, that's all I have on the material list for this. This is a very nice fly. I'm gonna show you this. Well, did I find? There it is. You can see the back body is, of course, hollow. You can see it's air filled. It will float as well. The little styrofoam ball there, suspend the ball, make this float together with a hackle. This fly don't need any floatants. No liquid, nothing. Fish all day, solid as rock, and will catch fish for you. So that's all for the introduction of the material list, and I'm going to start on with tying this fly. So follow up. Well, welcome to the tying part of the video. I'm going to start with a very important ingredients. Coffee. Gotta have some coffee. Well, let's start with putting a new hook in the vise. Take off this and take out one Partridge, size 12. And place it in the vise. The vise is a Stonefoss transformer. For those who wonder what kind of vise this is, well, I'm fooling you. First, of course, I'm gonna measure how long I want this and snip off the body and take the hook out of the vise again. Sorry about that. And just thread it into the hole here, the hook point, and poke it out. You see now, this is onto the hook. Now I can place it in my vise, like that, just like that. Okay, rewind. We start with putting on the thread. This is the white thread I've been talking about. This is non-brand, but it's a good brod. It's a in fact it's a sewing thread. I buy this at Vineyards in large spools. I don't see any need for it to use another thread because I like this. I got lots of it, thousands of meters. Well, now I'm gonna start with putting the life jacket on. I take out one ball Be aware, this is very magnetic, anti-static, I think, in the bag, so it flies everywhere. So now I'm gonna take out a ball, pack it in the nylon stocking, and just make some securing wraps for this, and it stays there. And for those who wonder what kind of equipment I'm using, is this the Norway's automatic bobbin I use, and this is spooled on, of course, with a white thread from Nerds. Now I'm gonna take on the wing. This is a poly multi-fill. This is a way it looks when it's on the packet. You have to comb it out. I use my dubbing needle. This is the one I was talking about in an earlier video. This is the hand drill. I place the sewing needle into the point there and attach it. Well, I take out a bunch of this, the right length, snip up, and double it over the thread. Advance the thread in front of the ball, double it over like that, you see, and just place it just where I want it. I'm going to tell you how and why I'm doing just this, to make the wing, the hackle, and the suspendable. I covered a lot of it in the introduction, but there is another advantage with it too. Now I'm gonna take a little hackle. That's what I forgot. Well, I forgot to tell you about the hackle, but I picked out one from a neck. It's a veneered neck. I'm gonna show you what kind of neck there is. It's a bronze. It's a, I don't know what the color it is, but it's not important. You can use a brown one if you want. I picked out one and I measured out to see that it's just the length I want. Snip off the under part. I don't need that. And I'm gonna take one and take it out and place it, strip this bottom fibers here, take it on my hackle, put it on. Maybe I should take it back. I think it back, then it's out of the way. It's easier to get it right. Now I'm gonna take on some more dubbing. Let's hope this would look nice. It looks that way. Take on and make a thorax, one between the ball and the wing. Well, should maybe take another one there and another one inside and some more. This is the first take, people. The fly I've been showing you in the first place, it was another fly I tied earlier. So I'm doing this with all the faults and mistakes, so I hope it's okay. Now I take out my hackle plier. I'm gonna use this one from the CNF design. It's very good. You see, in these points here, I read about saw a tip on YouTube from Barry or Clark. He glued on some sandpaper, fine sandpaper inside. It will make the hackle plier even better, because it won't slip the hackle. Now I take this around the ball and around the wing several times. You see now is coming together now, like that. And when I reached the final rounds around the wing and the suspender ball, I just snip off the rest here with the hackle. Try not to snip off my tine thread. And take my fingers and my whip finisher, three rounds, make it like that, and I snip off this, place the bobbin on the bobbin stand, and just cut off the unwanted parts. And I'll take this brown marker pen, make some markings on the wing to make it look a little more realistic. And some on the body, to look it like a vulgata. This is a big mayfly in Norway, lives in still waters. We have another type called Danica, it lives in the rivers, streaming water. And now I'm gonna snip the wing and I point it steep to get the wing shape. Snip off the unwanted fibers. And you can, if you want, put on some lacquer. I'll do that for you folks. I use some hardhead from Loon. I can take the panel marker pen and just make the coloration of the head a little more nice, so it has a darker head. And I take my dubbing needle, my hand drill, try not to plug the eye, like that. There you see it, the finished fly. This is the large mayfly. You can call it the drake, green drake type. In Norway we call it a vulgata. This fly will float all day long because of the hollow back body, the 3 strands of the moose mane. You have the styrofoam ball, suspender ball, and the wing, and a hackle of course that will imitate legs and so on. So this is a nice way to tie the fly, because this hackle is easier applicable when you get around the suspender ball and the wing, because the suspender ball will make the hackle go where you want it to be. No enforcing of this stem of the wing or so on. So I will also say that this back body can also be, you can make it to attach some other flies, like the one I have here. This is the green drake, sorry, this is the dragonfly larva. You see the back body here is made of the same material, same silicone and dubbing, but here I've used the olive dubbing and a larger needle, and when it's out of the needle I just poke it and squeeze it to have a flat profile. Very, you see, very sturdy, very elastic, very nice. Well, that's all I have for folks. Thank you all for watching my videos, and please like and subscribe if you like the video, and I'll try to post some more video as the day rolls by. So tight lines, people, and have a nice day.